Hey guys, what's up? First of all, blessings to everyone, whether you're in the chat or you catch the replay. Blessings to you. Let me apologize for being late. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I just had a lot of stuff going on. But welcome to True Slayer with your real news. Real news, real events going around that affect us each day, each and every day. This is just a quick synopsis to let you know what's going on. You can check it out yourself if you're not a big news watcher, okay? The first thing we're going to talk about is Florida. I'm going to read it straight from the article. It says, Surfside, Florida, June 27th, coming from Reuters. As the death toll rose to 9 with more than 150 people still missing, rescue teams on Sunday kept picking through the rubble of the Florida condo building that collapsed 3 days ago. As questions swirled about the tower's structural integrity, officials in Surfside, the shore town near Miami, where the building stood along the ocean front, said hope remained that search teams would discover survivors in air pockets that may have formed in the pancake debris. So, what we're getting out of that, the death rate toll has risen to 9, and we still have 159 people missing. I think, hold on a minute. It was one thing that grabbed my attention. It was so touching that this one little girl, it said her whole family, everyone is missing. Mom, dad, sisters, and brother. And that would be awful that a whole family is in that. Okay, moving on. What we have is some good news. If you get Social Security benefits, and next year, 2022, you're going to see a large hike in your income. Because as it goes, there's a law that they have to increase. You know how you get the small increases yearly? Well, there actually is a law that will provide. It's called the cost of living adjustments. Other words, COLAs. And the way that they have it, that you're going to get a 4% raise, which would amount to about $60 on your check. So that's some good news versus, $2 or $3 here and there, here and there. Let's see what else we got over here. I actually had it written down, but I couldn't go back and get it. Okay, of course, you know that they're still investigating members of Trump's team. If you're interested in that, that's all over the web. The BET Awards apparently had some of their highest rating views in 15 years. Moving on. Okay, this right here, you guys, the next stimulus, you know how we like our bread, will start July the 15th. $300 payments would be permanent, says the White House. So, y'all start looking for that child tax credit if you have children on July 15th. And he says nearly all working families will start seeing $250 to $300 per child automatically deposited into their bank accounts or sent to their mailboxes. Quote from the White House. This was part of the expanded credits, that President Joe Biden's American Rescue Plan. That was included in it. So start looking in your mailbox around July 15th. And thank you, my 2 cents and White Tupac, for coming through. I'm sorry that I was running late. Moving on, I'm going to go over here. There's information about T.I. And Tiny, the family hustle. You know that it's been suspended, barring everything that they're going through. The Harrises. Well, the network VH1 is, according to the word of an anonymous source, is going to cancel their show because of all of the allegations of T.I. and Tamika Tiny doing all of these things. They feel as though it's not a good look for that network, VH1. Now, this is not an official statement from VH1. This is just allegedly from someone that is in the inside that works with VH1. Okay. Now, Johnson and Johnson. Johnson Johnson, one of the largest pharmaceutical companies, they ended the settlement for they were being sued for opiate, this opiate epidemic. The headlines put it like this: Johnson & Johnson confirms opiate business has ended in a $230 million settlement with the state of New York, which is interesting because the Attorney General for New York, she's a black woman. She's also the one that's going to be investigating Governor Cuomo. And she's also the one that's going to be investigating Trump's, former President Trump's business, taxes, his whole family. And that's pretty interesting. Check her out, though, y'all. If you're not from New York, her name is Letitia James. All right, we getting this. Okay, moving around. I'm going to give you my opinion on some. I was thinking about this as I was driving. When I've never seen so much hypocrisy. I see people that say they are pro-woman, pro-black woman. I'm talking about a black woman as myself. If I'm preaching and saying I'm pro-black woman, I lift black women. Well, then why would I turn around and call another black woman a black bitch or drag a black woman? If that's what I believe, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think some of that shit just be coming out. Hey, Rizzo, be coming out their mouth. It don't even sound right. If you're a pro-black woman, but yet you dog out another black woman. I don't even know how you say it. Just keep it honest. Just say you're a pro-black woman to the black women that you like. But if you don't like a black woman, you're going to call her all kind of filthy dog or whatever. Thank you for showing some love, Rizzo. But that really bothers me, this hypocrisy. Another thing that bothers me is why when people come up here and say call somebody broke. What difference do it matter if you're broke or not? Because if you have $500 in your pocket, whatever you have do not determine me. That's not my money, and it really irritates me. And I hate when somebody says I'm not broke. I wouldn't even respond to it because it's nobody's business. I mean, some of these damn reads, and I'm not a roaster or a gagger, but some of these reads are really ridiculous. Another thing, since we're getting it off our chest, at least I am. If you guys ever notice that the people that beef, they actually pick up each other's habits. They will start saying the same language, or they'll start saying certain words that person they're beefing with. Example, I don't know if anybody else had heard this before, but first time I really heard popped was when Bobby said popped. Now you hear everybody saying popped. He got popped. She got popped. But you don't like that woman. That just don't make sense to me. It's like hypocrisy. And one thing I can't respect, I can respect the person that just be honest said, I like such and such. And this over here, I don't like her. That's why I talk about her like that. Just be honest. Thank you, Internet Granny. It just don't make sense to me. Next, since I'm getting it off my chest, if you caught when you dox somebody, okay, say you put a mugshot up, right? Well, you just played your trump card. What else can you do? Okay, it's stupid. And hey, baby, hey, Internet Granny, I'm serious. Once you dox somebody and you put their information out there, they're still gonna be here. So what? Now you use all of your leverage if you were beefing with the person. You just played your hand. And I cannot stand when I hear somebody that's beefing. Oh, excuse me. Let me get comfortable. When I hear somebody that's beefing start talking about somebody else's supporters. Who cares? If the supporters buy that person a house, that's their supporters. So why are you talking about it? That's what, I mean, mind your business. Your supporters do what they do for you and leave these people alone. Their supporters choose to support them. Now you may say, well, I would never support them, and you have a right to say that. You do. But to me, what you don't have a right to do is to come criticizing something that somebody else did of their free will and choice. Because that's when you lose me. You lose me. One thing I cannot do, I cannot argue with somebody that's delusional. Because logic will always lose to delusion. Because you started believing your own hype. So anyway, that's a couple of the things. I think we're going to be watching the. I think we're going to be watching the Mary J. Blige documentary, at least over to Leo's house, her place. Y'all come through. Come through and show us love and support. As you know what's going on in Detroit, which is pretty, it's bad. Because I put it on my video. What I was surprised is that it didn't have as much nationwide exposure as something else. So my mind started thinking, could this be because Metro Detroit is predominantly black? And let's be honest, if Michigan hadn't come through, and was it Wayne County being the largest county in the state, it's a good chance that Donald Trump would have won this election. So I was irritated by, I can see all of this, and I get it. I get it. All this attention that's going on in Florida, but I saw very little nationwide coverage of what was going on in Detroit. And my thoughts were, is that because Metro Detroit is predominantly black? I mean, y'all better start holding y'all politicians to feet to the fire. I know he's sent help, but I'm talking about the news. They weren't covering it. Not like that. When I saw it, I went on the internet. But I'm talking about literally in the news. I did have some that Honey had told me that she had, because being from Detroit, the news is biased. Exactly, Miss Cunningham. Exactly. You peeped it out too, Miss Cunningham. Let me put you on the board, Miss Cunningham. You better say that again. The news is biased. It's really hard to find a network that's just fair and balanced. It is. It's really hard to. So I generally will watch a little bit of all the networks, from the very conservative. No. Let me stop lying. I will not watch some of that shit that's so far out there full of conspiracies with that and was it N Noir? Turn that. I won't watch that. No, but that's pushing it too far from me. And let me see what else we got over here. Y'all, I actually lost my sheet that I had, so we kind of winging it. Okay, they said you have your first openly gay Miss America is having a baby with her wife through IVF. Wait, let me see. I gave you guys my opinion about some of the stuff that at least on YouTube that bothers me. But and I do. I sit back and I listen. I've learned to observe things a lot. Sit back, listen, but it does it. When you're over here and you beef, and if you're using the same exact read, I guess dragging that you drug two other people on, you just switch out the names, throw in another curse word. I'm bored. I get bored. I do. If y'all haven't noticed, haven't y'all seen me in different wigs? I may be a blonde on Monday, but by Thursday I got something else going on. I get bored. I'm one of these people. You have to hold my interest. For example, I'm not going to sit on a 3 hour live. Not going to happen. For nobody. I don't have that in me. But I do. I get bored. Let's see. Oh, but if something else breaks, I will be back, even if it's from my phone and it's a 2 minute update if something breaks. Remember to keep the people in Florida in your prayers, as well as the people in Detroit in your prayers. Remember to keep them in there if they're going through some things with their homes and some of their loved ones. Just a lot going on. But keep them in your prayers. Is there anything else? Type it in the chat, y'all. If it's something else, make sure you thumb up the video that I did not cover that's going on right now. Headlines. If you turn on the news. I know that prayers, exactly. Yes. My prayers as well, but that's pretty much all I got for you right now. And I will be back with some more breaking news. Yeah, like I said, this is something I'm trying out. I'm trying out because, as you see, I don't beef, but because I'm in other sectors. But this my little news that hopefully, if you don't watch the news, okay, wow, I didn't know that was going on. You check it out. Thank you, Internet Granny. Thank you, my two sisters. Thank you, Tupac, the white Tupac. Thank you, Rizzo. I appreciate you guys so much. Love, light, and blessings to each and every one of you. Remember, I will be back if something breaks. This has been your True Slayer, real news all day long.